Hello everyone, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire, The Thief Path, the VGA remake. Well, last time, you remember, we just got done having a nice chat with the poet Omar, slept through the night. It is now the morning of day 4. So let's go out and see what awaits us. Hero friend, a most strange fire has been seen outside the inn. Take care as you leave. Oh, that does not sound good. Now let's go ahead and ask about fire. Abdullah's the one to ask about that. Well, he's not here. Alright, let's go ahead and get our breakfast and get down to figuring out what's this talk about fire, which, if you remember, the poet's poem was the first doom that was going to threaten the city. The cotton merchants couldn't set up in the plaza outside because of the fire this morning. Kata are very wary of flames. As well they should be. And I don't think I gave this to her before, but thank you, they're most beautiful. And let me check my character sheet, but and yeah, did not get an honor boost from that, but I checked my stats off camera, and my honor got boosted to 63 from talking to Omar. Fire sale today! I sell you real wood run by real fire elemental. Be the first on your block to own this. And yeah, so we go ahead and ask him about fire. It's hot, it's red, it's something you cook with, it burned my stand down. These fire elemental, he burned it down at the place. I guess maybe he know like a souvenirs. And we can also ask him about wood. You would not want it. And you can try and make a purchase, but sorry boss, all I got is a bunch of burnt wood. And this is unfortunately the last we will see of Ali-Chia. But yeah, he will inform us that yes, there is a fire elemental, and it is running loose, but we can't do anything about it just yet, unfortunately. Well, not directly. There are a few things we can do. About the fire elemental. But they do require us seeking some expert advice. And I know what you're thinking. Why have I not tried picking the lock on Aziza's door? Because I'm not a stupid thief. But you know what? Just to amuse you, you find that you cannot move. I do not welcome those who try to force their entrance into my house. That was exhausting. You don't think you'd survive going through that again. And yeah, sure enough, stamina is at 0. But if you want to be really stupid and try it again, persistence pays off, but this certainly isn't the payoff you had in mind. Next time use your head or maybe your knuckles. Come in, sit down, we shall speak. Greet. Have a seat. And have some tea. And it's at this point we can ask about contrary element. Contrary element of weakness is fire is water, the weakness of water is air, the weakness of air is earth, and the weakness of earth is fire. Weakening elemental will force it to seek escape and thus be captured in a suitable container. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there is no container, it will either flee or dissipate and reappear elsewhere. A container being created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for the element, such as water or skin for water. Once the element has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over it to use as he pleases. So let's ask about fire. Something I have a little knowledge. Well, fire elemental. If you please, I would much rather talk of something else. Well, I guess we have to wait until day 5 to get that information. But she is supposed to give you some advice on how to fight it. But it looks like we aren't going to get that advice just yet. So let's go chat with the person who would be the most obvious candidate to talk about fire. Fire! Yeah, fire! Fire! Oh, I didn't notice you come in. Welcome back. If you see something that interests you, let me know. Well, we can go ahead and ask him about fire. Watch this. See how the flame reacts to incense? Fire is attracted to the things it burns because it is very vain. Now I must get back to my work. If you see something that interests you, let me know. Well, let's... We can ask about incense and peppermints. This incense is made from the finest frankincense. It should attract the flame as the moth is attracted to it. It is only 70 centimes. Well, we can tell him about... Most interesting, I'm sure, but I'm a busy man. Yeah. Again, they have coded this game well to keep you from sequence breaking it. But now that we know about incense, we can go ahead and purchase it. Very well, you may take the incense, because we are going to need that for my cunning plan to save the city. Looks like you need to get some more practice today. You'll be getting plenty good. Well, we'll do a quick bit of sparring. Just for the sake of form, and see if I get a new fighting tip today. Stick and move, stick and move. Nice recovery! Either I be out of shape from Simba, or you be getting too good for me plenty soon. And yeah, after all that, day's still dawning. And no Rakesh today. But there is one place I hadn't been to yet, and that's because there's very little interest of Thief here. At least starting out. I'm Issur, and this is my weapon shop. I make the best swords and daggers. What do you want? Come here and face me when you talk to me, wimp. Greet. Yeah, what do you want? Yeah, thief sign, not good idea. Let's go out. Issur. I'm Issur, the House of Usher. Dudes, I'm gonna all day, make it quick. Rumor, I don't like nosy little twerps. Trophies. Those are my trophies from arm wrestling tournaments in Pedalamir. They're not for sale. Arm wrestling. Takes real muscle to be good at arm wrestling. I'm the best. You want me to prove it? Let me know and I'll be glad to wrestle you. Yeah, this is more of a test for the fighter that lets you boost your strength. In the same way that the tight-roping test lets you test your agility as a thief. The difference being that anybody can challenge Issur, not just fighters. Only thieves get Agi the Agile to show up. This place is the best weapon shop in the world. Let's see, Narzard. Nice name. Adventurers Guild. That place for sissies, after all, it's run by a woman. Weapons. I make the finest weapons in all Shapir. Well, you make the only weapons in Shapir, but that's besides the point. Chainmail. It's the finest suit of chainmail in all the realm. Its value is far beyond you. Axe. That's sold to someone else. I'll pick it up tomorrow. Mace. That's sold to one of Sultan's guard. He picks it up today. Dagger. I'd say the best daggers you've ever seen were only 500 centimes apiece. Sword. I make the finest swords in the city. And we can't ask about Thieves Guild. I don't like thieves. The thief who breaks in here is in real trouble. That isn't foreshadowing at all. Nope, 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 nope. Desert. The desert is where you separate the men from the wimps. Monsters. If you want monsters, go out in the desert at night. That's where the real men get weapon practice, not from some wimpy dame in the guild hall. Alright, well, enough of this. And yeah, we do not have the option of buying a sword, but we can buy daggers. Might as well buy a few more throwing knives. Issur mumbles something profane. That's not nearly enough. 484 for it, forget it. There you go. Issur seems to make a well-balanced dagger, even if he does make you pay for the quality. Okay, so I now have 10 throwing knives. Well, I thought I'd have 11, but then I also have the fancy dagger. And let's see, my honor went up to 67 from doing something nice. Vitality 182, intelligence is now 200, strength 124, 129. You know what, just for the heck of it. I don't think I have nearly enough strength to pull this off, but let's go ahead and try the challenge. You want to wrestle, eh? Just to make it worth my while to put you in your place, well, you can put down a little wager. Say 1 dinar, put down your money, and we'll play. Okay, enter key holds back opponent, spacebar attempts to slam, left increases the pressure, right decreases the pressure. And mouse control, down holds back, up attempts slam, left increases pressure. And just as about my staying power not being enough. Thanks, pal. Easy money. But that did wind up boosting my strength a considerable amount. But there are much faster ways for me to boost my strength. And he ignores me as we say goodbye. It's alright, we'll be able to get our money back from him soon enough. But that leaves us with not much to do today but spar, so I think rather than make you watch me point and click on stuff a bit more, we'll go ahead and do something a little bit more interesting. If only in theory. But we'll just ride around until something attacks us, hopefully not another brigand. At least it's a bit of combat practice. And now the big finish. Hey, 16 Rs. Trusty steed, eh? Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. But this is the one thing about this game, is that more than any of the other Quest for Glory games, you are locked into a timetable. So there are days when you are going to wind up not having much to do but train. Fire sale today. I sell you real wood burned by real fire elemental. Be the first on your block to own this. Well, I tried buying it, but no such luck. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and grind for a bit. I apologize for this chapter being a little shorter than usual, but then again, it was a bit longer than usual last time, so it balances out. But next time, I will show you my progress, and we'll go ahead and look at it this time. Note there, and yeah, strength, weapon use, throwing, and communication all up. Throwing up to 109 now after that little bit of rock throwing, but yeah, we will go ahead and next time I'll show you how far we've come after another day of working out. We'll see you then.